All right, let's see what's going on. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again for another edition of Live and Uncut, your favorite Wednesday night, late night favorite show on YouTube right now. And what's going on, everybody? Hope that you guys are enjoying yourself wherever you are at home. And we have a quite a I mean packed show tonight. Um um I'm gonna take just a few seconds to talk about some stuff. Script. Oh man, I've got my script. Oh god. Oh man, we're live and we're Oh hey Mason and hey Jack, glad to see you guys in the chat. Um where's my fucking script? Yeah, so hope you guys are doing. I hope you guys are doing all right wherever you are. It has been quite the couple of days. It's been quite a couple of days lately. At least for me. You guys know, like all you guys know, like I started a new job. I've started a new job, and so far things have been quite all right with that, and hopefully things will continue to be all right. And also, there's also just been, just doing the best we can throughout this rough time to continue to keep doing what we've been doing so far. And in case you guys aren't aware, we are on episode 8, which means our season finale of Live and Uncut will be on March 17th. Keep that date, save that date in mind. March 17th will be our season finale for Live and Uncut. So keep that date in mind. Because that's going to be a very important date for our program. Um, yeah. So, anyways, we got like I said, we have a packed show tonight, and as you see, like I've not brought any people in. I will be bringing people in just a um I will be bringing people in just in a little bit. There's some stuff that I want to get off my chest before we start getting into some other stuff. I do want to talk about one thing first. I do want to talk about Texas, and I am going to talk about the state of Texas. In case you guys aren't aware, Texas has decided to lift all of its coronavirus restrictions. Texas is essentially basically decided to give the Stone Cold Stunner to coronavirus restrictions, meaning that you can go out in public without wearing a mask and all that other fun dilly do Now, um, for a lot of people, this means yay freedom. But for a lot of other people, this can cause a right amount of concern, and it's very understandably so because Texas is one of the generally bigger states of the United States. It's generally one of the bigger states of the United States, and also is generally been one of the highest spots in terms of COVID outreach, at one point reaching over 20,000 new cases in a single day. So it's very important that if you live in the state of Texas, just because, you know, COVID restrictions are starting to loose up and essentially are pretty much gone there, do not stop wearing masks. I cannot stress that enough. Do not stop wearing masks. It's very important. Do not just stop to wearing the mask. Keep wearing the mask. Keep wearing the mask. Keep social distancing. Keep doing as much as you can in this time because trust me, those cases, they're already starting to go back up a little bit, just by a little bit. But that little bit could lead to something potentially very dire. So keep that in mind. And I see the chat filling up. We got let's see, we got Jack Irish in the chat, we got Mason in the chat, we got Jonathan in the chat. What's going on, Jonathan? And let's see, we got we got baby and we got Jen in the chat, and we got iPokes. Okay, iPokes, it's been a while since we've seen you on the one only live in the cut. So iPokes, very, very much glad to see you once again. Glad to see you here on our glad to see you on the show. and I'm going to start to and I'm going to talk about right now, like, why I'm not bringing people in. I haven't brought people in. I brought people in. Normally, I have like a few people in the stream. We do some opening banter, and then we usually write the first topic. Right now, I'm not bringing people in. I brought people in mainly for a couple reasons. Biggest reason, one right now, is because I want to have a basic etiquette remind. I want to have a basic etiquette reminder to all the people who are watching in the chat, because yesterday on the Hangman Outcast, things got a little bit out of proportions in short. Things got a little bit out of proportions in short, and I'm not going to sit here and put the blame on Charlie or Tom or anybody on that program, because you know I'm not going to just give them the fault and all that other stuff. I'm not going to put the fault on them. I'm not going to put the fault on anybody, because there's no one I think is really at fault in this very much situation. But we do need to be very much reminded that as much as we do these streams, lots of cases to have fun, to hang out, and to interact with each other, and to, in a lot of cases, to pass some time, to make the best out of the situation in the world that we are in. So that's a very crucial, very important situation. But like I said, it's also important that we are mindful of other people. We are mindful of the people, that we are paying attention to what other people are saying, and that we're doing our best not to interrupt. We're doing our best to make sure that things stay safely and calmly, because we want to create. Because at least I know, I want to create the best possible environment for everybody who watches my program and who wants to be around, wants to hang out, because that is what we are all about. We're all about hanging out. We are all about, chilling, being, being ourselves, having fun. But, it's not just us. There are other people who are in this stream. There are other people who are watching in our chats. We have to be mindful of that, and we have to be able to notice that, hey, there are other people around, and we have to be able to make sure that they are feeling comfortable and that they are being able to enjoy the program. With that said, I think it's time that we can bring in the one and only Mr. Jonathan Hanna. Yeah, what's going on, Jonathan? Jonathan's being very quiet today. I guess it's nothing out of the unusual.
How you doing? How you doing there?
Yeah. I'm all right. And I see Hangman Charlie in the chat. What's going on? What is going on? The one and only Mr. Hangman Charlie. Best known for being on this program and giving his one and only very influential sexual education lesson to the one and only David 3000. And we have the one and only River. River, very much glad to see you. Glad to see that you're in the chat and that you are able to hang out with us. But anyway, Jonathan, while it's just the two of us, and I think it's a very great time to bring this up. Because yesterday, someone decided to bring us up.
Yep, someone brought us up yesterday. And who is that guy, guys? We don't know who it is. It's some random guy we don't know about.
Yeah. We're doing all right. We hope you're doing okay. But yeah, this guy who he's been around the channel before. You've known him pretty well. He has decided to bring us up. He's decided to bring us up once again. I thought we were done. I thought we had moved on, but apparently not. He wants to start a conflict. He wants to start a conflict with me. It's really, he's pretty simple. He wants to start a conflict with me. It's pretty fair and simple. And 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 he's telling us, to keep his name out of his mouth and to not respond to us. But the thing is, he always has to respond to everybody who ever has to say a thing about him, and it's kind of child. And the way he acts sometimes is just kind of childish.
Yeah, Deku, you didn't have to make that live stream. You didn't care about us, dog. You still got Phenomenon's name in your mouth. You're such a Phenomenon. You want beef with Phenomenon so bad. You really want Phenomenon to have beef with you. Since you're not getting much views on Twitch, so you got beef with Phenomenon instead.
Yeah, like that's what he wants. He wants to start. He wants there to be this big conflict. I folks, I'm gonna hide your Actually, no, I'll keep the comment. I'm doing my best not to say his name because if I say his name, he's gonna he's gonna have a fit,
But
and he's
Phenomenon,
gonna
I already mentioned his name anyway, so who cares? I just mentioned his name.
yeah.
Well, I don't care. I mentioned his
Mm-hmm.
name. What you gonna do against me? What you gonna do? Call me? Call me? I live with my parents. What you gonna say against me?
Mm-hmm.
Look at what it is. It's J Man. How you doing, buddy? You doing good? This good night.
The individual who's named after a character from My Hero Academia, is good at one thing that he always wins at first place, and that is gargling Deku nuts.
Pretty much.
Either way, I just thought I'd pop in and check on and see how you
Because
guys
one
are doing.
moment he's like, I'm done. I'm done, guy. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of
No, no,
this. My,
no.
my girlfriend my girlfriend's getting at me because I'm spending more time talking about you. I'm talking to you trolls over the fact that even over the fact that I should be spending time with her. A quote that he actually said.
No, he's all like, well, let me tell you something. You guys are losers, doxers, liars, and I have to compensate for my small dick, even though I can't do anything with my girlfriend with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. Mr. Deku got AIDS, no nuts, whatever you want to call yourself. Let me tell you something. This is coming from the same guy who wants to have people come to his hometown and state of Cleveland, Ohio, to come and try and beat him up. When actuality, the thing is, I wouldn't want to step foot in Cleveland, but I will say this though: if you want to step foot in my neck of the woods, hey, I'll tell you one thing. You can act all Billy Badass if you want here in South Carolina, but I do know this much. Once you get these fists upside your teeth, then your dental bills will be through the roof after I'm done with you.
Hey, watch out, J Man. He's gonna threaten to shoot you. So what you think you told you like that, J Man?
He's gonna threaten to shoot me. You know what? I've been threatened by a lot worse, by a lot tougher than him. You can get out here with that gangster wannabe bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That's also why, Jack, I'm not going to let you in because you don't really know about this so much. So I think it's best if you stay out of this.
Like, okay, I was a little bit annoyed yesterday.
By the way, hello,
J-Man,
Jenna. How you doing?
Sorry to interrupt, J Man, but
It's okay. Go ahead. I was just saying hi to Jenna.
yeah, I was kind of annoyed yesterday because you heard I was screaming and yelling yesterday in Charlie Street. I was kind of annoyed. I was like screaming and everything about him. But today I'm more calm. Like I'm usually be more calm and collected. Because yes,
he wants people to come to his hometown. What for? Simple, just to want to try and fight him. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Like
it's pretty much all he asks.
He won't admit it, but he lives off of this drama. He won't admit it, but he lives off of this drama.
It took a while for you to see the truth page at one point, but then again, it took me a while too.
Hey, but the thing was, like even from the beginning of when I met him, I was never afraid to tell him when I ever disagreed with him on something. Because we actually met over a disagreement. Fun fact. Something
I'm gonna ask Jack something in the private chat. You go ahead and keep talking if you want.
Mm-hmm. Like I met him over a disagreement because I used to not like how he said, "Oh, subscribe to my channel. It only takes a second." Like I used to not like that, and like pretty much like that one thing that I said, pretty much like that's how like we just started chatting. Oh wow! I say something about him and I get 15 viewers. That's pretty guys. That's pretty nice. So hey, we got some slurpers
He's
watching
watching.
us.
No,
He's watching,
actually,
guys.
Because he's watching.
the reason why you got 14 viewers is because of me. You're welcome for the rating spike.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was about to say. I was say we got some slurpers with us, and yeah, I'm gonna use slurpers because you use Uncut for me. So
You're all slurpers. You're all doxers. You're all liars. You're all slurpers.
mhm.
You know what? I got something for you. You know what? You're a slurper in your own right, Deku, because you can't get off your own dick.
Oh yeah, and then I always notice how one moment it's spelled with an R, one moment it's not, one moment it's like he always spells it differently. So like, how do you spell it like then? Hey, he probably is watching. I don't care if he is. I don't care if he is. I don't watch his content, but he's got to watch my content. So
But wait, where's the
that's what
feeling?
needs to be said right there.
Where's the feeling coming from, Tricky? Just wait for him to answer, and if he doesn't get the answer right, I'm gonna freaking tell him in the live chat.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably is watching. But here's the deal: if he is watching, then hey, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing fine. Hope that you fucking got over your girlfriend being doxxed. Hope you're not still butthurt about that. Hope that you're
Oh.
living your life, doing whatever you want to do. If you want to keep going at me, even though I've been minding my own business, focusing on what I want to do, not bringing you up on my channel since that one time I called you unstable, then hey, if that's what you want to do, hey, whatever. I don't care what you do. I don't have time. I don't have the energy to even watch a thing you do anymore because it just doesn't matter. But you want to bring me up, you want to bring Jonathan up, but then all of a sudden, the fact that you decide that, oh, hey, I'm just going to talk about it back. Like, hey. But yet, anytime someone says something about you, you get so hurt. You cry more than a high school teenager, my dude. You need to chill. I don't know what your problem is. I don't care what your problem is. Do whatever you want. You know you're gonna live your life. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. You got all this. You got all that. Hey, cool. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me what you got. It doesn't matter anything to me what you got. You could be live right now for all I know, but it wouldn't care because it doesn't matter to me.
Paige, you've been like, been robotic for quite some time. Like it's also showing on YouTube, which is bad. But don't worry.
Yeah, all right, go ahead, J man.
I'll say this right now. Yeah, the reason why I'm here, I know I should.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the leader of the Uncut Sex School, here for a few minutes since I'm at work, so I just wanted to come in.
You're at work. Oh, you said you wanted to join in, but you're at work. Now you're your own worst hypocrite, Charlie.
We're slow. Hey, we're slow, motherfucker. But I'm not here to freaking.
He can do what he wants.
I'm here. I can do what I want, J-Man, so shove it. Anyway, I'm not here. I'm not here for petty arguments with you, boy. I'm just here to chill and have a good time. So, are we still talking about Mr. Got's AIDS, or are we talking about somebody, some other piece of shit now?
Yeah, we're talking about you, Charlie. You're a POS now.
Well, there have been people who've called me POS, so it ain't first time for anything. Like I've been called every word in the book, so turncoat, dick, backstabber, piece of shit. Cocksucker.
You're every bit of one of those things, Charlie.
One second, I'm trying to. Oh shit! One second, I'm trying to light my cigarettes. Fucking wind.
Charlie's slow in more ways than one. I actually agree with that, even if it is.
Paige, I did want to come on here, and I think I said this in a. I said after you left, but if they did upset you on the stream last night, and anything, I do apologize because I know it was getting a little chaotic in there at certain points. So as a man, I will.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, I'm not upset over anything about that. It's just a thing of like, hey guys, like we're over here, we're doing the stream, like we're having fun, but keep in mind, we're also trying to entertain that people in a chat, and we also got to be courteous of them because that can be a lot for people, just that constant back and forth.
Yeah, I just like if anything, I've always told people I'm like they can. I value you as a guest or as a person. I value Jordan, even though he sucks sometimes, but I value him nonetheless. Jonathan, I value, which hopefully after episode 40 we'll get that Dragon Ball thing. Because, well, actually, if you're available in the fall, we may spend the last 2 hours after WandaVision. We may talk about the Dragon Ball for shits and giggles if you're available. But I value a lot, even the guys in the chat who've been watching, who are supportive. Now, because like I said, I'm going to have to go in a little bit. I wanted to ask Paige. I'm not going to say the person's name because and all that. But did you see a specific video that was done about me earlier today? Jordan knows what I'm talking about.
Was it your fake 600 sub special?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is inaccurate to be. We don't need to bring up his name. I just want because like I've told people, I said you are probably the most biased, and well, you've said multiple times you're the same person in this whole thing.
Don't you mean unbiased?
Unbiased. What the fuck? Screw
it's
you.
Unbiased,
anyway.
Charlie. No, screw you twice.
Screw you, infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond.
All right, but phenomenal one. Your thoughts on that whole thing?
Like, I honestly don't know too much about the whole thing. Like, the only thing that I really know that like what happened like really during that like whole stream, like because I did tune in there and I did speak to Will. I did try to speak to Will for a little bit, but the main thing that I really remember from the stream was that like he was mad at you and Dan.
And he also again, it was like I think at the beginning, because I kept getting messages from everybody telling me, hey, he made a video. I was kind of getting annoyed by it, but I was like, okay, so that way everybody shut up, because I was trying to sleep. But I checked it out. The only thing, because again, it's now granted it's the same song and dance, but he once again, to show how much of a man he really is, talked about of course, my daughter and his father, which I always tell people. I said that is starting to become the what's what I'm looking for? The easiest target, and it's starting to get repetitive and stale because they can't think of anything good. But I at least now know who Will is as a man, which he ain't one, and I've already made my point clear to him, saying that. I said on stream earlier today, because they were talking about it, I said, pray that you will not.
I can't hear you right now. So if I'm talking over somebody, I do apologize. Give me a minute.
You're talking over me, motherfucker. I got to go to get back into work in a minute. Well, welcome my co-host to Hangman Outcast, Mr. Tom Willis, live from the strip club with his rogue energy.
Charlie, it's already been a minute.
All right. I just wanted to.
I didn't know you were counting.
I just want to quickly join and tell
At
everybody.
least I can count.
Tell everybody that's in my stream right now to go check out Paige. I'm about to end it. I was playing some Grand Theft Auto role play. I want everyone to show Paige some love. He's over on his Twitch, his YouTube channel. I think are you live on Twitch too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am live on Twitch. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna raid you. So and I don't know how many people are watching now. Hopefully they all just tuned over. Just out of
yeah, I hope so. Thank you. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for the raid.
But like I said, all I said, because like I said, this shit with him, this shit with even with Deku, this shit with another individual who I will not name because he's not worth my time. Jordan, you know who I'm talking about, and all that stuff. It's getting repetitive. I already like I said my piece. And all that because I'm like thinking, like the fact that I literally said in a stream, I said, you act all big and tough. I said, pray one day I never come to Massachusetts, because I said the difference between you and me is I'm about it. if I wanted to. But the fact is I'm not gunning to
I
go.
gotta leave this drama stream. This stream's giving me AIDS, so I have to leave. You guys have a great stream. I'll talk to y'all later.
My thing is this. I don't know too much that is going on between you and Will. I don't know too much about that. I know the fact that like Will has been having some problems with Dan, and things have been taking a head. Speaking of, here's my co-host. Here's my walking co-host. But I know that Will is having problems with Dan. I don't know. I really don't know really the co-roots of this problem. Like, and I've tried to see what Dan has said about him, but I really just I can't answer that for the life of me because I don't like. I see points that Will makes, but I also see points that Dan makes. So it's a very rough kind of a situation. And if Will Will wants to come in here and if Will wants to come in here and Charlie, if you want to have a thing with Will, then hey, we can do that.
Now, granted, I will be back at work, but I will try to make time if he does. And all I gotta say is because I know he's shouted you out, so I'm sure he is supportive and trying to watch it, which is all good. I'm not like him where I say if you're friends with someone, I'm going to disown you. But the fact is that all I gotta say is for his sake, I hope he doesn't, because once he comes in, I'm gonna show him what a real man is. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I'm gonna say it right now, I have no issues with Will. I have no beef with Will because, in fact, Will has been endorsing me and endorsing my content and what I do. So I have nothing against Will, and I have no hatred against the guy at all. And I'm not here to talk shit about him or anything in that regard. I just know that there's a conflict between the two of you, and I want to know: is it true that you called him? Is it true that that you called him a bully?
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess that proves one thing. You call him that, but I'm not gonna go in between you guys.
Yeah. I never. And here's the other thing. Never said anything personal about his life, family, what the fuck. So it wasn't even the fact that, okay, if I said something personal and he retaliated in that regard, okay, I'd be like, touche. But what he said was uncalled for. And once again, here's the thing, gentlemen. He can only say that because he knows that if he was in the same town as me or I was in the same town as him, he'd be missing teeth. Now, I know he has a bad hip. He probably needs a second hip replacement. Let's just be real here. Even if I get my ass kicked, I'm taking a piece of him with me. Because unlike him, I am realistic. Who knows? He could kick my ass. I could kick his ass. Who knows? But that's the thing. I'm realistic. I don't have to think that I'm this big, bad motherfucker. I will show you how big and bad I am. And if I lose, you know what? I said, at least I can walk away with some pride knowing that I didn't fucking get you or let you walk all over me.
So, let me get are you talking about the guy that made the video yesterday?
Mr. Gorilla Man?
Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
Listen, why are you I get it. He touched your funny bone and now you want to laugh about it. I understand what you're trying to say, but it's so pointless. Like this is just stupid.
Here's the thing, Tom. I don't mean to interject.
He's dropping a worm in front of you and you're fucking biting it.
Oh, here's the thing.
The worm, Sky Too Hottie.
Yeah, like you're eating it. You're fucking eating off his plate.
Well, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not mentioning anything on thing. Now, I will say though, by
the way, Charlie, can I say something right here? I don't want to cut you off. You know what? As much as we like to have fun, like saying "Don't cut me off," but now is not the time or the place for this kind of thing to talk about regarding to you and Will. I mean, if you want to do that again, that's fine with something else. But this ain't about Will tonight.
Jordan, if no offense, but I do believe that if Paige wants me to stop, I will, because he is the host of the show. But I do get where you're coming. I'm just pointing it out, like what I think Paige was telling me yesterday about the whole kicking people out thing. Just pointing it out there.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, Charlie, is what you're doing is a normal response for somebody to want to feel like they need to fight back. But just think about it long term. What's the end game? You say shit, he says shit, you say shit, he says shit. At the end of the day, you both look like a couple of assholes, which is fine. If you both want to be a couple of assholes, that's perfectly fine. But I think you're better than that, and I don't understand why you guys eat from his hands.
And on top of that,
here's the thing. I gotta go. I gotta say one thing real quick, because I gotta go. I apologize. The only reason why it bothers me so much than any other people who've done the same thing, he calls himself a fucking man, right? He calls himself a fucking man, right? A man wouldn't question another man as a father or anyone. They don't know him or have nothing to do. That is my thing.
Yeah,
so like
but
I
Charlie,
said,
we've established he's an asshole. What do you expect? This isn't a surprise.
Oh, I know. I just want to.
So he knows he's an asshole. He knows he is. Ain't no fucking way he doesn't know he's an asshole. He's an asshole, and he said asshole things. And if he wants to fight me and say I'm not an asshole, shut the fuck up. You're an asshole. I'm an asshole. Like fucking just admit it. He's an asshole. So he said something that an asshole would say.
And plus,
now I'll say this before I leave.
Like it's not news. He's not like some guy that has this clean personality and he's fucking Pee Wee Herman to the world, and behind the scenes he's a dick. No, he's a dick in front of the scenes. He's a dick behind the scenes, and this is to be expected.
Now I gotta go, but I gotta say this: if he does show up, somebody let me know, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a great stream, guys. This is Sex Ed Hung Chuck signing off. Adios, amigos. Go buy Danny's Redbubble.
Yes.
Peace.
I always thought when Danny said Redbubble, I thought it was
actually
like a drink.
I was gonna say something before he kept like cutting me off. You know what? I'll just say it on here since I'm not gonna be able to say it to him since he's not here. So pretty much, that's the thing. What you're saying about regards to Will and Charlie, that's what I feel like I should have learned when it came to that certain individual who messaged me this morning. I'm letting that go. But at the end of the day, with this thing with Will and Charlie, look, if he's telling me to drop it, I'm going to tell him to drop it with Will too. Because what's the point,
Jordan? That's a good point, Jordan.
What is the hot dang point?
That's what I said. I said it in Will's comment section. I'm sorry, Paige. I said it in Will's comment section. I'll say it here. He can make 50 videos. Charlie can make 50 videos. But at the end of the day, it's trash. It's all fucking trash. If Will wants to stay on YouTube and do it in spite and make trash content, then go ahead. Work for the fucking garbage department. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Congratulations. If Charlie wants to do that, if Charlie wants to go down that route, then he can do it. I'm just saying I'm calling it how I see it. It's easy views and trash content. But if that's what you want to do, then fucking do it. And if you take pride in it, I don't give a shit. Just know that people like me aren't going to respect it. And you're not going to gain any real followers. You're just going to get a group of trolls that fucking drool off of that shit. That's all you're going to get. And if that's the type of people that you want watching your content, then more power to you. But I think that's fucking stupid. And that's just my opinion on the matter.
Yeah,
but,
like I said, it's like at this point, like let's just stay neutral to it. Like let's just not even kind of
drop the situation. Or drop the situation altogether.
Yeah, I say drop it completely.
Yeah,
I told exactly.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, watch this.
I said what I said earlier about it, and I stand by what I said earlier, and the fact that it's stupid.
I'm washing my hands clean of this.
But what's the topic here? Enough about this stupid shit. What's the topic, Paige?
But now we need to talk about
Deku and his fanboys.
Deku got AIDS.
What fanboys?
So now it's time to talk about.
I thought they all left.
It's time to talk about our fellow traitor, Mr. Fire of Xantos.
Yeah, that cunt.
Because he decided it would be a good idea to snitch, like we've actually been talking shit about him in my server lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Like it's not like that's wicked funny. Like that's he think like he's just like a fucking schoolgirl. That's so funny.
Yeah, he said total, sup man. P1 switched on Deku. I would end all association with that guy.
P1.
P1
Well,
switched on Deku. He's basically saying that P1.
Wait, so what? So what?
crossed him.
What? Paige Shaw turned heel.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Heel turn.
You know what? Guess what? We're all healed. The NWO.
The P World Order.
Speaking
And the four horsemen of social media. Well, three of them are here.
You get out of here with that shit.
Three of them are here right now.
Mr. Dirt Gucci Bucket Helmet.
Well, we are planning to rebrand the Four Horsemen, but maybe just without Charlie. His horse didn't make it along the way.
Oh my god!
He's making that trash content. He'll take himself off the horse.
His horse decided to pull an. We had to pull an old yeller on him. It's just
no. You gotta pull no. You had to pull the Godfather.
He sits on the horse backwards.
No, you had to pull the Godfather, cut the horse head off, and put it in his bed.
Like all of our horses are like just going forward. Then Charlie is just the horse that like all you see is the horse's ass. Like
he's like Bobby. He's like Bobby Heenan at WrestleMania 9 when he's coming down on the.
Wasn't it on a camel?
It was a camel, was it? Yeah, it was a camel.
Yeah,
right.
there's a difference, you retard.
It's camel, donkey. It's not a horse. And he's backwards, and he looked uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, like this.
By the way,
this Santos guy just decides to say that all of a sudden that I have like switched on Deku. So, like, first of all, who are you?
Deku switched on you, for the record.
Yeah, thank you.
He's the one that said that you're out of there, or whatever the fuck he said. He's the one that made this a deal. That for the record.
Yeah, like if it wasn't that, if he never said I chose Dan, like none of this would have happened. And I've said that time and time again, but over time, like so far, nothing has been proven to disprove that statement.
What does he have on you that clearly he thinks he does, but he doesn't? I mean, all he has is nothing more than his own head up his anus and nothing but dialogue that doesn't make any sense.
But it's crazy because anytime I say something about him, my viewership is like a teeter-totter. If I stop talking about him for like a good 5-10 seconds, we'll go down to like a good 7 or 8. But then if all of a sudden I say Deku, we go to 13.
Every so often you just have to say Deku.
Yeah.
Wwhy does
Hey,
Deku's
guys,
name give you views, but Deku can't get his own views?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is what it is, like a Taku shirt would say.
Pretty much.
Speaking of Otaku, I just came from a live stream from Mr. Rick and Jay, who was doing a live AEW Dynamite Crossroads live reaction thing or review, whatever you want to call it, and it was actually pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
And Otaku was there too. And you know what I called him? I called him the Wrestling Otaku Bell.
I'm pretty sure Deku's watching. That's why he's like, "No, when you talk bad about me again, I thought it was cool with each other. You really exposed me to number one. I hate you talk about me like this. Go back here to be friends again."
That's what he sounds like, Jonathan. He's like, wait.
Hey, he was the same dude. He was like, okay, man, please, like, what can I do to make this right?
What can I do to make this up?
So, like, let the record kind of be straight on that.
Hey, Danny, Polka King Lewis, he's no real friend. He's just ripping off Paige for Redbubble. I was his real friend for many, many years. Wee.
Yes, he was.
and like the same thing I always tell people, like for the first few years that I met him, he was a cool dude. But then 2020 hits, this drama hits, and
in 2020, everyone kind of showed their true colors. That's just
cool. Like, hold on, cool as in the other side of the pillow, or cool as in oh, he's cool.
He decided to go. He decided to go after Dan. He decided
You're
to
welcome,
go.
Jenna.
He decided to He decided to go after Dan. And he came at me, and he was, and he was talking bad to me about Will and Dan. He said that Will and Dan were trying to use me and all this other kind of stuff. Like, dude, who do you like? Like I've been working on building my channel so hard. I've been working on building my channel so hard ever since 2020 hit.
Yeah.
And
you know what? You've done it all by yourself more than anything, even with a few influences.
I know why Deku was upset because you're getting popular for now. One people are interested in you joining streams, all that. He's getting jealous of that because you're getting big. He's like,
I agree with that. I think you know what it is. I think he sees potential in you, and he doesn't like the fact that you're like doing your own thing. I don't know. It seems to be jealousy. I don't know. It does seem a little jealous.
But at the end of the day, like I broke out. Like I broke out from him. Like, and
You broke out of prison. No.
well, I wouldn't say it was prison because he was like at best he was like a super distant cousin at best.
A super distant cousin. Oh my god. Well, then again, he wasn't a brother.
And Will, if you want to come in here, you can come in here. Because this is the same guy. Because this is the same guy who said that you were trying to use me. So keep that in mind.
That's true.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm actually gonna leave. If Will comes in here, don't tell me because I don't give a fuck. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hi, Tom.
All right.
See you, Tom.
One and only Tom Willis show.
Happy birthday, Tom. No, it's not his birthday.
Truth Rambler just said for the
culture. And
speaking of whom, that individual was actually in the live chat of that stream I was a part of just a while ago.
The guy that says for the culture.
Yes, he is.
And I want to say Chez la vie to Vern Vision because he said Chez la vie ciao, which is French. French and Italian.
Oh yeah, about this guy right here. This guy right here has been I've actually gotten along with a certain individual. I mean he's been going through some stuff here and there, but at the end of the day, me and him, we're good. We're good.
Well, link is in the chat.
Sorry, Paige, you go ahead.
And then if you want to join, you can very much join in. Just know that after you guys join in, I'm gonna take the link back down.
But either way, this individual in the chat, I actually know him because at first he got me mixed up with something, accidentally mixed me up into something that he was fighting against, and he realized that he didn't, that he was going after the wrong guy, and on that very day, me and him, we're good friends,
Okay.
Because it was all a big misunderstanding,
I don't really. Yeah, it's all good, man. I don't really pay attention to certain things.
I'm actually surprised he's on the live chat, and I'm gonna say welcome, man. Wait, hold on. Your viewership just spiked to 18 viewers.
18.
Yeah, it's at 19. It's at 19 now. Let me see where.
Oh yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but I hope Q is watching because Q have to address what you say about me. We're talking bad to Q. So Q, if you're watching, come in here and do your issue with me because Q, I don't have a problem with you, Q, but you talk behind my back. Because I'm a fake Dragon fan and all that. So Q, if you're watching this, come in here.
Scrubbing it, right?
And tell your issue with me.
Mm-hmm. And Will, by the way, I have linked you both in the private chat and on Facebook. So you should have the link.
Should be no excuse.
Most people when I come on live and on chat, I'm usually in my room sleeping. with the pillow and the Scooby-Doo plush. But
Now you're in your parents' basement.
I'm in my own basement, and so they're kind of.
You're in your own basement. Bullshit.
Yes. I know. I bought the basement. So I own it. You know.
You bought the basement. How much did you pay for it?
$5.
$5.
$34.
You sure it wasn't from David? You know, from his Etsy store, he gave you a free basement.
I think that's what happened. Yeah.
Shit, that's a steal.
You know what? I think the viewers spiked up. I think it's because I did that impression, and then Jenna got a kick out of it. You know what? Hey. Remember the name. Remember my name. Deku got AIDS, bitch. Deku got AIDS.
I'm pretty sure he's watching. I'm pretty sure his fans are watching this. I'm pretty sure he's watching this.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh, they don't. They are. They have no lives. What do you
I'm pretty
expect?
sure they are, but chances are, if anyone comments, they're gonna get hit with the nightstick from the mods, and they're gonna pretty much get in they're gonna get in the prison called of hidden users. So
Big Bossman nightstick.
So yeah.
Okay, about this one now. What about the Fire Santos commented? Where you let him
Hey,
come
if
in?
Fire ever comments, he can get in here, because he was the one talking all that shit. So Fire can get in here. Okay. Here's Will. Okay, here he is.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn my
here
camera
to
off.
address any questions you gentlemen may have.
Well, I guess we'll start with me then, since I'm in here.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay.
All right.
Let me ask you something. Like, I'm not really pissed off about the whole subscriber thing, because people have gone after that too. But you clarify yourself. So that didn't bother me. But you clarify yourself as a man and all that stuff. So let me tell you, I didn't go personal with you. I didn't make this shit personal with you. So why did you have to make it personal with me? Just because I guess that was the only way to get my attention? Explain yourself. I like to hear your side of the story.
I did that to end it short and sweet and quick. That's why I did it. Because like I said, I don't want to have any discord with you. I don't want to have discussion with you. Here's the thing. You want to talk about being a fucking man. The only thing a man would have done in the situation was you would have came to me if you had an issue with me, but you didn't do that, all right? And that's why I got personal with you. You went live on a fucking show with a bunch of people that have been harassing me for fucking years. Do you understand that? You might not have known that. Okay, I thought I explained it to you, but I guess not. So instead of addressing it with me, you could have messaged me like a man would if you had a problem with anything I was saying. You involved yourself in a situation that has nothing to do with you. You pissed me off. You talked to me as if you were going to do something violent. You know what I mean? If I want a problem, if there'll be a problem or whatever the fuck it was that you said.
Hey, you took that as a threatening, Mark. I didn't mean it threatening,
well, it comes
but
across as threatening to me. The way you worded it, it comes across as threatening to me. So that's why I responded the way that I did. Outside of that, I had no issues with you. You had a problem because I got a laugh out of that fat fuck. He's been trolling me too, by the way. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck, man? You got any other questions? That's why I did what I did.
So you went after another man's family over the fact that I didn't talk to you first? I'll admit I didn't talk to you first. I'll admit that. But the fact is that, like, you made it so personal just because, he didn't message me. That's some high school bullshit.
What do you mean by personal? Did I mention anybody's names outside of yours?
Well, you explain.
I mentioned what possibly could be a situation. I just made up a fucking story. Is it true?
Yeah, but still,
was there
it's
truth
a
to
fucking...
anything that I said? Was there any truth to anything that I said? Okay, then.
But the fact is that, like I said, you got so mad over whatever I said, whatever I did or didn't do, that you had to, like I said, make it personal. I didn't talk shit about your mother, your father, your brother. If you have brothers, if you have kids.
Let me explain something to you. I've had my family members attacked recently. All right, so it's nothing new to me. Okay, so what?
But that gives you the right. That gives you the right. Wait. No, that gives you the right to fucking go after.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I did what I did, and I own up to that. That's on me, all right? I don't feel bad about it right now either. I'm at the point where I really don't give a shit about half of you fucking people. That's where I'm at right now.
You must
care
care because you came on here. You knew that. Okay, go ahead.
I came on here because I respect Paige and I respect his talent, and I think he's gonna go somewhere. And I told this to him. All right.
Yeah, you did.
I tuned into the show not expecting me to be a topic of the show. I thought it would be something else. But I tune in and my name is getting mentioned, which is fine. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand. But the truth is, like, you overreacted to something because I never said a bad thing about you. I actually went out of my way to say good things about you. I come to find out, and again, I didn't watch your video, your little advice video. So I can only imagine what was said there, but I could pretty much guarantee that it was nothing good. Okay. So if you're going to talk shit about me, I'm going to talk shit about you. Okay. And I become visceral when I talk shit. All right. I don't hold back. I come from an era in the YWC where you don't hold shit back. You go for the fucking jugular and that's it. So if you want to keep it going, we can. I'm more than welcome to do it. You know what I mean? I'm more than happy to do it, I should say. But do I want it to continue? No, I don't. I would rather it end right here, right now. And if you guys think I'm an asshole, that's fine. You could think I'm a fucking asshole. I don't give a shit. I truly don't. The people that I want to respect me already do. The people that I want friendship from, I already have. So I'm not losing anything either way. If you want to be cool with me, be cool with me. If you don't want to be cool with me, don't fuck with me. Unsubscribe. Don't watch my shit. Don't have anything to do with me. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I promise you.
Well, like I don't know why the subscription thing, because the only reason why I even knew about your videos because everybody kept telling me, oh, hey, everybody kept messaging me. Jordan, whoever else, they kept messaging. Hey, check it out. The fact, like I said, if you want us to be over here, here's the thing.
And that's a problem. You notice that's a problem, right? It's always somebody else says, oh, this guy's saying something about you. I didn't say anything bad about you. I didn't say anything.
But you did say something. Hold on. But you did say something bad about me.
And you said something bad about you.
I didn't deserve that. So I want you to tell me what I did to you, other than to listen to you bitch about everybody's life and shit.
And you said something bad about my daughter too.
I'm afraid of you. You tell everybody that I'm afraid and I run from shit.
I thought we established that.
It has nothing to do with that. You try to make it look like you're holier than thou, like you know everything. You don't know shit.
Person that does that quite
no. You say I have a God complex. Look in the fucking mirror.
I didn't say that. Somebody else
did.
Yeah,
no. You agreed with some psychopath from another community who I have not. He was after
seems to be a lot of those. You seem to surround yourself with a lot of those.
And I have to go look back, and then I got to make a video to show Paige that I'm at work because apparently you don't know my work schedule, right? So I gotta get my action item plan and let you know what I'm doing, Will. Right? I gotta tell you everything I'm doing when I'm taking the shit. No, y'all stay the fuck out of this for a second.
Go ahead, Dan.
What's up?
Getting tough.
No. I've always been this
person. I can't get into shouting matches.
So am I, motherfucker. So am I.
All right. Well.
So you want to block me? You want to block me on Facebook and tell people I'm lying about that?
I didn't say you were lying about that.
Yes, you did. You said
I had no. Yeah.
Then you sent me a message. I didn't mean to block you, bro. It wasn't. I didn't mean to block you, bro. No, you're full of shit because you know what you do. You know what? And maybe it's with you. We quit drinking so much and coming off like a fucking idiot, then we can have a conversation. Then you wouldn't blame me for every 5 seconds. Me. That's you. That is
the truth is,
no, man, because I've never done you wrong, bro. I have never done you wrong once. Never once.
I don't know about that.
You like to manifest. You like to manifest your own destiny, right? You want to make it look like I'm the bad guy.
My own destiny.
You want to make it look I'm the bad guy. You're hoping that one day I do talk trash about you, that one day I do you dirty.
You're doing it right now.
I'm not. I haven't said one negative. I haven't called you one name. I haven't fucking said anything about other than you're full of shit.
I'm just calling
an idiot.
I'm just calling.
Because you are.
You get so hurt because of an idiot.
But you just said you weren't insulting
Charlie,
me.
Stay out of this. Charlie, your beef with him is your beef with him, and I love you to death, Charlie, and all of y'all. I got no hatred towards anybody. I don't even hate Will. I'm just sick of getting blamed for shit that I didn't do.
Understood, Dan. I respect you and all that stuff. I'll mute my mic.
I want to know what all the things you've ever accused me of: siding with Dark Horse, not helping Dallas when I was told not to, me not contributing to the podcast that I busted my ass on, that I wasn't good enough for you for that. I want to know, for once in your life, tell the truth. What did I do
I've been
wrong?
telling you the truth. I ain't repeating
No, you
myself.
haven't. You tried to
I
treat me
stand
like
by
I'm
what
a-
I said. I'll end it
no,
real quick for you.
Run
So
it. You
get
run
all
your
your
mouth like you're
answers.
trying. You run your mouth like you act like you're my older brother, and you're not. You're 6 years
No.
older than me.
That was
That's
something.
it.
That's something you claimed that we're like brothers.
No.
And that
You
was
do.
after, like,
So the
knowing me for, like, 2
conversations we
weeks.
had. So when you were drunk having conversations, right? That didn't mean shit, right? No. Okay, good. That's all I needed to know.
Doesn't
So
mean
now you've
anything to
proven
me
my point.
now. No, it proves my point.
What?
Listen, motherfucker, you ever? Let me put it to you this way, motherfucker. All right, I'll make it short and sweet for you because I'm not going to
go
banter
ahead.
back and forth. All right,
Do
here's
it.
what it is: conflict of interest, and I mentioned that to you before. Right? I watched a show last night, and it's not a show that I normally watch, but because I knew there was going to be some shit talk, there's going to be some blowback. So I'm watching a show, and I see you in there, and I see you mingling with people that you know for a fact are my enemies. That's my fucking issue.
What mingling am I doing?
You can't work for Coke and Pepsi, bro. That's the way I see it. And you've always been that way, and that's the problem I
went
have
into
with
a
you.
stream where I was even telling
I
people
have
not to
with
talk
you,
shit.
and that's the problem I've always had with you.
Right.
And
So
we ain't
I'm in
friends anymore, and there's not even a point. It's like we're trying to iron shit out. I don't want to be your friend.
No, I'm not trying to iron shit because I'm done.
Established that.
I'm done. I'm done getting blamed by Will
then
Bringer.
let's be done then. Well,
Good.
I'm done.
glad. So as long as everybody
I'm
understands.
gonna mute myself and let him talk.
Great. Finally, I get to say something after all this time. So let everybody know the truth.
Okay, I changed my mind because I just told you the truth.
No, you don't. You're full.
What's the truth?
Like I said before, you're full of shit.
What's the truth?
Because if you were gonna block me, you didn't block Trips. It was a personal thing because
I don't know
what the
Trips
fuck you're
on
doing.
my message board to block.
Yeah, because y'all don't talk. Y'all didn't talk all the time before all this shit.
I don't have her messages anymore, my dude.
But you did.
I promise you.
You did.
I did. They're gone now.
Because you always want to.
I don't know what to tell you.
You can't let anybody get close to you because you think they're gonna fuck you over. And I never did. I was in a stream last night, and and you know what? Charlie was there, and you know what I said? I'm not here to talk shit about Will. I'm not gonna say anything negative. I'm just tired of being blamed for shit I didn't do. And that has been the entirety of you and me knowing each other this entire time. You always want to blame me for shit that I didn't do, or blame me for shit that you think I'm going to do that I haven't done.
Well, I was there when you joined that session, and not once did I hear my name mentioned in any way, shape, or form. It was just a bunch of homos having a good old time. That's all I saw.
All I said.
So I don't know about any of all that other stuff.
All I said at the very beginning is I'm tired of being blamed by Will for other bullshit. Never once said anything negative about you. To this day, even now, I haven't told Paige or anybody, fuck Will, fuck this. I've had people hit me up. Will called and said, go fuck yourself. I don't care. Because the difference between me and these other motherfuckers that you used to fuck with back in the day, I made a promise to you from the beginning, I'm never going to dog you out, Will, even if we have a split. Even when we amicably split after the podcast bullshit, never said a negative thing. Even now, not saying a negative thing other than you're a fucking asshole and quit fucking accusing me of shit that I didn't do. That's not a God complex. That's me being a grown-ass man and telling you chill the fuck out and stop fucking being so damn paranoid. No, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. So if you're good, go do your thing. I'm sorry. You ain't never got to hear my voice again. We're good.
Thank you. Anybody else got anything?
Oh, I'm back again. I was just letting Dan say his piece because I know he needed to. He is not.
No, Charlie. Here's the thing. I don't need to do shit. I just wanted.
No. I know that.
I wanted once. I hoped. Once and for all, he would have given me a fucking reason of why he would listen to everybody else before even giving me a chance to fucking and asking me. He's jumping on you because you didn't go to him. This is the same dude who never came to me other than little hinted questions. Well, tell me about this guy. And what about this guy? Bro, I don't know where the fuck they came from. I know I dealt with them before, but they showed up here. Come to find out, they're after Chase and Sean. Like, I give a fuck. I don't watch this bullshit. I watch other shit that entertains me. I support Phenomenal. I support Charlie. And when you did a video, I supported you because that's what a person's supposed to do when you're friends with somebody. Even going on a video they didn't want to go on. Because if I don't do it, you think I'm doing something fugazi. I guess that's it, right? Y'all, everybody hear this clear? We're good?
I heard everything, yeah.
I'm waiting to hear what Charlie has to say.
Well, like Dan did make a good point that I have had conversations about. Oh wait, I forget. You'll think I'm being coached in the Saints. No, I'm saying all this on my free will. I came on page to stream on my own free will, not coaching anything. Just to show you that you act all big and bad, but no one's afraid of you. No one. Whether you're in the
when did I ever say that I wanted people to be afraid of me?
You've talked about how big of a person you are, how like you could kick everybody's ass. Said you'll slap me in the face.
I've never said. Can you cite a source where I've ever said that I could kick everybody's ass, please? Because
you've told me you could kick my ass.
You told me you slapped me in the face. Yeah. Let's just be honest. I dare you. I dare you to slap me, motherfucker. Come down here to San Antonio and slap me.
Don't even see. Why are you going there, Charlie? Charlie, why are you going there?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Because I'm telling you not to fucking talk shit, to actually have a conversation with you once again.
No, it is not. Yes, this one is.
The fact is that it is very hypocritical. You getting all butthurt about me not coming to you, but yet there are many stories where you've not come. Dan said one. The fact is that I know what type of person you are, Will.
No, you don't.
So I know even if I came to you and talked to you, you would have gotten all butthurt. You would have gotten all stubborn. I'm a stubborn person too. I'm a dick. I'm not going to lie about that. The fact is, at least I can understand if someone comes up to me and talks to me about something, I'm going to listen. I'm going to take criticism.
I wasn't an asshole.
I said I was a dick and an asshole. So the fact is that you and I are like.
I know you're a dick. I already know. Yeah, that's well established.
Oh yeah, that's the one reason why. I mean, I thought I could get along with you because I thought, okay.
Well, too, I mean, like I said, man, before you went and did that fucking video, I had no issues with you. That's my main problem is you had no right to do that. And I was kind of shocked that you did do it. I'm like, what the fuck? I think I'm cool with this dude. But come to find out, again, you're friends with people that have been, like I said, harassing me for fucking years. So that explains that. So that's where I'm coming from. Y'all motherfuckers don't fucking get that.
Basically, what you're saying is that basically you didn't like the people that Charlie was hanging out with on the stream.
It's not that I dislike them, it's the fact that they harass me. You understand what I'm saying? They harass me. They have been harassing me.
Like I'll say this, I'll have anybody I have on my stream, if you don't like it, will suck a dick.
No, that's fine. But what I'm telling you is you and you're more than welcome to do that. But the point, see, you're missing the fucking point. I don't understand. Like I feel like
I still don't understand that. Well, let me say this. I still don't understand what gave you the right to talk about my daughter.
Let him fucking talk.
Well, yeah, we'll say his point.
You asked me why I did what I did and why I said what I said, right? And I'm telling you why, and it's going in one ear and out the other.
I heard what you said. You said because you didn't come to me. By logic, you told. That gives you the right to talk shit about my daughter? I'm just like correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
What gives me the right to say whatever the hell I want to say when I want to say
is that you're a fucking pussy. That's all you are.
I'm a pussy. Well, then come show me that I'm a pussy.
I've already given you the invitation. I've already told you. Come here and slap my face like you said you're going to.
Solving anything? This is solving anything?
Oh my god, you guys are like such babies.
I feel like I'm talking to the fucking wall.
Everybody in the stream is a bunch of
Same here with him.
Listen. I don't understand why Charlie made that video. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I will say that. Charlie, I don't know why you made that video. I really don't.
Thank you.
I agree with.
I really don't understand the logic behind that fucking video. Secondly, is this really that serious?
Okay, Tom. Yeah, I got.
Can I finish? I mean, you guys.
Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
Was it really that serious to bring up somebody's kids? It's just internet fucking bullshit. Is all it is. And I don't understand that either. Like this fucking thing, all because of some fat slob that looks like the Michelin tire guy that was fucking sent in by Dakota. Who the fuck cares about that fucking meted up?
You know what, Tom? I'm glad you said that. See, Will, I don't know the fucker. There you go. So you done accusing me of bringing these people in?
So Dakota had some fucking fat guy harass Charlie. Who I think is a troll too. I gotta agree with you.
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt Tom, but go ahead. What were you saying?
I think he's a troll too. I think that he's hilarious and he's harmless and he's a fucking troll. And I think some of his videos are funny. I think he says stupid things because he probably has some kind of. He's probably on the spectrum too, but he's just a stupid fat fuck is all he is that makes weird shit. I don't think he deserved the platform that we gave him either. But he damn sure doesn't deserve to put a divide. Jesus Christ. He damn sure doesn't deserve to put a divide like this. It's fucking ridiculous. This whole fucking thing is stupid. I can hear the emotion. Everybody's in.
But seriously, Tom,
I'm not trying to interrupt. Wait, this is important here. This is important. I hate to interrupt. I'm sorry, because I do respect Tom's opinion. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's a smart guy. This same fat fucking bastard attacked my family. Where he got the information of, I'm pretty sure where he got it from. But he's attacked my family. So this shit happens to me too. You know what I'm saying?
So I give you a
But it's
right to
legit
talk shit
stuff.
about someone
Like,
else's
Dom-
family, though, motherfucker?
Charlie, shut up.
Charlie, this is what are we telling you about interrupting?
Guys,
Like I'm sorry, but you. Yeah, I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
but
I
you
get it, Charlie.
don't play the
We're
victim.
trying to find a resolution here, okay?
Charlie, just be calm, okay?
Now, Tom,
let's just get this over with, okay?
I don't
This
give
is
two
bullshit.
shits about the fat fuck. I don't give two shits about Steve C. 1994.
Well, no, that's
Do
separate.
I?
Dan, I know
No,
what you're going to say. That's separate. No, I'm talking about the
do-
Charlie. I'm talking
and
about
that's
the
cool.
Charlie.
Let Dan say what he was saying. Let Dan say
And
what he
that's
was
cool.
saying.
That's cool. I get it. They're trying to. They don't divide me. Don't give two shits about the guys. My problem is I'm tired of being accused of bringing people into a conflict, or that I'm trying to white knight, or that I'm trying to have a god complex. I don't want to take over shit. I don't even have a fucking channel. I do a code channel with Trips where we play video games and do nothing to talk nothing about this. I do Session X on Twitter, on fucking Twitch, where I try to highlight people like Phenomenal and Charlie. So again,
may I say
would
something to the? Because I want to make something clear. I never accused. I questioned. Is this what's happening? I even made a video. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
How many times are you going to
I'm
question
asking
me?
questions.
You had
It's
to do
not
a video
questioning
about
you.
it. You had to do a
It's
video.
questioning the entire situation.
So ask me.
So don't misquote me. So don't
No.
misquote me.
So ask
Don't
me
misquote-
instead of making
Yes,
videos for
Don't
content.
misquote me, please.
Whoa, if you have any questions for Dan, I think this is more than the perfect time to ask.
So ask me instead.
I have
of
no
quoting-
questions. I have no questions.
So he
I
doesn't.
don't even want to
because
talk
he's
to
wrong.
him. I
Because
don't.
you're fucking wrong.
No,
You
I'm
know
not
you
wrong.
were wrong. So
I'm
I
not
do have a
wrong.
god complex.
I can't be wrong
So-
about something. Yes, I believe that you do. Yes, I believe
So I'm trying to
that
take
you do.
over the
Yes.
YWC, the shitty
Yes.
ass YWC.
No,
am?
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
You said that
I
I
never
think
said
I'm
that.
smarter than all of you, and that I'm trying to take over the community, and that you're one of the smart ones, and you're not going to let that happen. Should we go back to the video?
No, you could go ahead if you want.
Because that's what you said.
So you see, Charlie, this is personal between Dan and Will. So like, this is something that they need to fucking figure out. But between you and Will, that's Charlie and Will.
And I agree with Tom 100%.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Okay, but the fact is that he wanted to make it fucking personal. When I didn't say shit, I could have said shit about his family.
Charlie, I love you. Charlie, I got nothing but love for you. This ain't about you anymore. It's over.
Yeah, Charlie, it's stupid. Like I
That's
get
what
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying. I get where you're coming from.
For a little bit. It's
Nobody
cool
else
that
has
you
got
two- I
any
don't think are gonna
questions
come
for
up
me.
with a
I'm gonna leave
resolution
because
for
it's
it.
done for me too.
All right, bye-bye,
It's done
bitch.
for me too. Oh, there you go. No more questions. That's it.
No, I just want to know why. That's it. I just want to know why. When I have never done you wrong
Why what?
ever.
I don't believe that to be true.
When did I
don't
do
believe
you?
that
So
to be
tell
true,
me.
'cause
So
I don't
I'm
trust
asking you.
I don't trust you.
Tell me why.
I
That's all
don't
I'm
trust
asking.
you, and I've already told you, and I've already
Did you?
told you, and
So
I'm
tell
not
me
going to
now,
repeat
in
myself.
front of everybody, in front of everybody else. Tell me, vilify me. Do what everybody else has tried to do. Vilify me.
I'm not gonna do
Because you
that.
can't.
I've already said what I needed to say. I've already
Because you
said what I
can't.
needed to say. You're
Then
gonna try
say
to
it.
force me to repeat myself. I think you
No,
have
no,
a god
you can't
complex.
do it.
You have
Like
a
you never
massive
could
fucking
before.
ego.
You can't vilify me because I didn't do
Telling him
anything.
right now.
You can't. You can't.
Okay. I was just
You
doing
can't.
it, but
What did I do?
I was just doing it. And then you fucking cut me off. So
Two patties, right?
Of course. Yeah, it's always an excuse with you, right?
I just said I don't fucking trust you. You have a massive ego. When there's times when you needed help and you asked me for help, I was there. There was times I asked you for help. You turned a fucking blind eye to it, and you did
Because
it on
I
more
went
than
to
one
sleep.
occasion. Okay.
Because I went to sleep.
Okay.
No.
You went to
See,
sleep. You went to
now you're
sleep.
trying.
You went
when
to
did I
sleep
ever?
and you were
When did I
texting
ever
me.
ask you
You
for
went
help?
to sleep
When
and
did-
were
Okay,
texting
if
me
I
at the
start
same
taking trash
time.
out,
Because you kept texting me, telling me X, Y, and Z. Then you try to make me look bad in the stupid stream.
But you were sleeping. So how did you respond to those? You're sleeping. So that's a lie.
Because if I keep getting messages that ring on my phone, I'm gonna keep waking up.
Yep. Okay.
See,
that's the excuse you want to use.
No. You want everybody to bow down and do for you and kiss Will's ass. But when real life kicks in and I have to go to work, but you can't apparently question that I work, it's not good enough. Just tell the truth. You want me to be the bad guy, so you want me to be the bad guy, so Dan, you can say, "Oh, see, Dan's a bad guy. I called it, but you can't because I never did you wrong."
You're telling a story on your own head right now. This is what
you're full of shit.
I want
it is you want me to want to hate my
ass, man. If you're gonna keep interrupting me, then I'm just gonna fucking
talk. All
right. This is what I want from you. To not ever fucking talk to me again, and that's it. That's all I want. Can you do that?
Can you do the same? And then we're good.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I think I made that abundantly clear.
You see, you gotta have the last word, don't you? Keep going.
Yeah. Well, I thought I made it abundantly clear, didn't I?
No. You just talk shit all the time.
I didn't.
But it's cool. No.
I didn't. Okay, cool. Whatever you say, pal.
We're good.
Whatever you say, pal.
We're good.
It's turning into a merry-go-round.
Yeah. Anybody else?
So, Will, you earlier, I'm confused because earlier you said that you weren't an asshole, and then you kind of said you were an asshole. I just want to set the record straight. Are you?
I don't remember ever saying I wasn't. I know I said I never claimed that I wasn't an asshole.
Okay, so that was kind of the wording was a little confusing. So you do confirm.
Yeah, my bad. I apologize. Oh, for sure,
Charlie,
I'm a prick. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Okay, and I am too. Okay, so we all are a bunch of assholes. Okay, so Charlie, what he did doesn't make him right or wrong, and he admitted that he did it, and he's not going to apologize for it, which is an asshole thing to do. But he said he's an asshole.
But here's the thing. Like, I'm sorry. You like nothing. Hey, nothing. Let me say this. Quit interrupting me. I'm sorry, but I gotta say this. Like the fact is that you like, and no disrespect, and Paige really hasn't. So I'm not calling him out, and I'm not really saying this to Jordan. But everybody's been like, I understand the beef with me with Dan and Will is more important than this stupid shit between me and Will. I get that. I understand that. But the fact is that I've not had the moment to even address anything because I keep getting interrupted, whether it's by again, no disrespect, no hard feelings. I'm not here to fucking shit on you or say, I understand you're being a good friend. Jordan, same thing. I know you really haven't either, but I'm just pointing at it. Paige, I understand you're being a good friend. I understand all of you, Dan, same thing. I understand everything where you all are coming from and your concerns. The fact is that I've got the motherfucker right here, like sitting or standing, whatever the fuck he's doing right now, I don't know. Right here. Like he's like, and I'll give him this. He had his name brought up, he came in. Like a man, I'll give him that, at least that. The other things I could question about him being a man. But the fact is that he's here.
Fair enough, Charlie. You know what? I concede you're good. I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah.
Like, so get to the point, Charlie, though, like you're dancing around it and you're kind of working.
No, I'm just explaining why I probably could have been done 5-10 minutes ago, but everybody kept interrupting me.
Okay, so do it 5 minutes now.
Okay. So Will, like I told you, and you said it's going through one ear out the other. Okay? Let me say this right now. Explain to me, how in the fuck does me not messaging you, because we're such great friends beforehand, to where I said my piece, since you didn't watch the video, you didn't see anything I said. Jordan was on there, a few other people on there, so they could tell you what was said too. But the fact is how does that give you the fucking excuse to fucking go after another family when you have admitted on this stream that you've been gone after your family members, whatever the fuck. And let's be real here. We've all had that done to us one time or another. Let's be real here. But the fact is,
have you had your relatives' names put on the internet?
I've had people threaten to call my kids on DCF for no fucking reason at all. You can ask Jordan about that.
It's still like I'll give you.
I was there.
I'll give you.
That's fucked up.
I'll give you that. Yeah, like no, I haven't. But again, why do you have to justify what you did? Because whatever happened to you. Then why? Then answer me the fucking question, you motherfucking piece of shit. Answer me the goddamn question. Don't ask another question with a question, you motherfucking cocksucker.
I'm going
Go ahead.
to answer your question. I did it because I wanted to do it.
So, like I said,
to do it. I thought I answered that question already, anyways. But
yeah, but you kept justifying it with another thing.
I come from an era.
Like, people are going. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, if I come from an era in the YWC that if you want to go at somebody and you want to end it quick, you do it as quickly as possible. That's why I did it. Okay, and I'm not justifying it, and I'm not saying it's a good thing because it's not. But I just wanted to end it quick. And I hate that it's got to this. And Tom is 100% right. And I shouldn't even be involved in this type of bullshit because I do see myself as being above it. But at the same time, I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut. That's a problem that I have.
So, Charlie, you're not going to get an apology. So what are you looking for?
I'm not wanting a fucking apology. I'm not wanting a fucking apology.
So what's the end of this?
What is it that you want? Because
what do you want? I'm not understanding.
Ask the same question a little bit over and over again. So like I'm trying to see what your motive is for this.
I'm like, here's my thing. I'm just wanting to prove, like, well, a piece of shit. Now, granted, we all know. So the audience maybe doesn't.
Charlie, I opened up the statement with asking him. And he said he was.
Tom. And I'm showing him, like many others, that I'm not like you. Like you say, you threatened to kick Dan's ass, you threatened to kick Rem's ass, you threatened to slap me in the face. I'm not afraid of you. I've already said you can come down here and do it.
Hold on, all right. I wanna clarify. I never said Dan that I would kick. I never threatened to kick his ass. We were having a stupid friendly conversation. I was like, you know what, I think I could take you. Not being serious. So I just want to clarify that. I've never said, Dan, I'm going to fuck you up. I've never said anything like that. So let's just get that out there and be fucking clear on it. That's a misconception and a false fucking statement. And please don't do that. Please don't misquote me. I don't like that shit.
Okay, like granted, I would believe Dan more than you, but I'll let you have that. Okay. So but you have admitted, and I already know you did.
Dan knows that that's true too. I never said Dan. I never got mad at Dan. I was like, you know what, Dan, I'm really gonna beat the fuck out of you if I ever see you. I've never said that to him ever. He could pull up any conversation and know that that's true. And if he says that it's fucking different, I want him to show the proof.
Like, and actually, I got a question to ask you, because since you're in here and I got you on here, like you talk how you've said that you could kick Rem's ass, slap me in the face. Let's go back a little bit, right? You like to go back in time, right? With Remington and all that, you like to go back and talk about stuff from the past. Let me shoot straight from the hip for you. Like, let me ask you, just to clarify, was that you in that one fight?
Look, Charlie, he never said he was going to kick my ass in a malicious way. So I know you want to say you believe me. The truth is he never said that like that. He said he was going to kick my ass, so I'm just clarifying.
All right, thank you, Dan. And that I will apologize for being misquoted. I do, because unlike you, Will, I am a man and I will admit when I'm wrong. But back to the question.
I know where he's going with this, and yes, that was me. Correct.
Who got tapped out? Yes. Who got tapped out? Correct.
Yes, that is
Answer
correct.
the question.
Yes, that is correct.
Charlie,
so,
what's your point?
Can I ask you?
Jordan, let me.
No.
What is your point? Where are you going?
Hold on.
What is
Can I please say something? Because I've been quiet for the most of the time, and the thing is, what does that MMA fight have anything to do with anything?
I'm just pointing something. I'm pointing something out because he says he could kick Rem's ass. He could slap me in the face. I'm pointing it out, saying that.
For myself, because you were bringing up Remington and all these other people into this, and I'm like, what does that got to do with?
Well, that's what Remington loves, because he always loves talking about him.
That's exactly.
He loves talking.
And yes, hey. Well, what is your point? So I lost one fight. That discredits me completely.
Are you want to roast him, or do you want to get your point across?
Both, actually, because I'm just saying. Because the fact
I have to say this. He's not going to sit here and get roasted. He's not going to sit here and get roasted.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you, Tom, but this is my stream. But the thing is, roasting him right now is not probably, I think, the best way to get your is the best way to getting your point across. Like, you're here to get your point across. Get your point across, because right now I have people like who are like screaming their heads off right now. So get to your point.
All right, Paige, it's your stream, and I respect it, and I will go by that. My point is, why? How can you say you could beat people up, or you could do this, or you could do that, when you yourself have gotten your ass kicked in a professional fight?
I would retort to that question. Do you know who Anderson Silva is?
Asking another question with another question. Yes, I know who Anderson Silva is.
Has he ever lost a fight?
Yes, he has.
Thank you.
But have you, like, how did you prove your point? Because how many fights did you have? Because there's only one that was video.
More than that one. I could show you my accolades if you really want to see them. I mean, I've done it before. I've won multiple tournaments. I have multiple first place trophies. I've showed all these things.
Well, like I said, I'm only going by what.
Would you like to see them as proof? Would you like to see them? I can't show you right now, but I can send them to Paige or something if you would like to see the proof.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll do that. Because I've said I only go by what I see. What I've seen is you tapping out. So, like, and again, you talk about stuff going on for years. You like to talk about past stuff. Because again, Remington nor Dan did not say shit towards you. So, like you said, like you got all butthurt about what I did. Like, they have not said shit to you just because, Remington and Christian, all them have a troll thing for years ago and all that. You're stuck up on that.
No, I wouldn't be still stuck up on it if it wasn't still happening, and it is still happening. So that's why I have an issue with it.
Because I've actually looked up stuff. I haven't seen it at least from them. So again, and the only reason, let's go back to that stream I was on, the last one.
That's because I removed their comments, buddy.
And why do you? Because are you afraid of seeing of people actually seeing the truth? Because I've seen the comments. I've seen them before you deleted them.
Because I believe if you want somebody to go away, you try to ostracize rather than go back and forth with them. You know what I mean? You do realize how hypocritical you. But then sometimes I have to do shit like this.
You do realize how hypocritical it is, because if you didn't make that video earlier today, there would have been no other things. I would have been done. I wouldn't be on here talking shit to you or whatever. I say, you realize that, right? You really did this to yourself, correct? Like, because like I made a thing, I talked to you, then you blocked me, and then you decided to do a video just because I said we were saying our things. Like, if we're nobodies, if we're beneath you, then why are you even discussing if we're so beneath you, so beneath the mighty will?
I just explained that. That is a good point, though. You're right about that. So I know I got to question myself on that one. So you got a good point there. I'll give you that.
Thank you. Like I said, if this video didn't happen this morning, if you didn't open your mouth, I would have moved on. And I'm still moving on. I know, like, I hope one day you can too. And maybe one day you actually realize what a piece of shit you are. But hopefully that day comes. It probably won't, but hopefully it will come. Because even though you are a piece of shit, you're an asshole, these things you can agree with. Like I said, you made this personal, and like I said, if you made that reaction video and didn't bring up anything about my family, that would have been fine. I would have been like, I knew you were going to. 600 fake subs. Woo woo woo. I've had bigger and better people do it to me beforehand. So that didn't bother me. But I actually thought, in some way, shape, or form, you were a man. I didn't think you would go that low. For once, I was surprised. I know if me and Paige had issues, I know he would not go that far. I know Jordan would not go that far, especially with what he's gone through. Tom wouldn't go that far if me and him had beef. We probably, we may not even make videos. We probably just heckle back and forth, maybe make up or fucking move on. Like, I'm going to be real and I'm going to end it with this. Because this will be my last statement and you can go your merry way.
Though. I don't like, what like you say, none of this would happen to you. Like, what is happening to me? Because I don't feel like attacked.
Well, you wouldn't be here being called out, pointed out, roasted, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, if you came on here,
how do you know that? How do you know that? What if I just decided to come in and say what's up to Paige and fucking whatever the topic of conversation was, throw my 2 cents in and then leave? What if I decide? How could you just say something like that?
That's usually what he does when he comes in here.
Yeah, I've been on streams with people who I've had beef with, Otaku in the past, whoever, and I've been able to have conversation or not even talk to them and be calm with them. If you came in here before you made this video just to point your things out, maybe I would have talked to you, maybe I wouldn't have. But the fact is that I would have shown you the same respect I show everybody else when I'm jumping in a stream, when I'm hosting a stream. But then you had to open your mouth. That's my main thing. Like, you could have, I don't, like, here's the thing. I don't care if you would have made a fake 600 sub video. That's something that you need to realize. Like, I wouldn't have cared. But the fact that you not only bring up my daughter and question me as a father.
So my video hurt your feelings? Is that what you're saying?
Let me say this: when you have no idea what I'm going, and then talking shit about my work. Let's be clear. Let's be clear here. The fact is I bust my ass whether it's being working or being a father, and I'm sick and tired of everybody going through the same thing. Like you, were the only one that actually bothered me. Because I bust my ass, something you, like, Will, do you have kids? Be truth. I'm not going to talk shit about them. I'm not like you. Do you have kids?
No, I do not.
If you had, let's say if you had kids, and you loved them with all your passion, loved them like you love your mother, whoever the fuck
me and a lovely lady are working on fixing that problem, though.
Okay, so let's go by it. If you had a kid and you're doing YouTube and all this other stuff, and if you decided, and if you were just calling me out, let's say roles reverse, I don't have a kid, yada, yada, yada. And if you called me out and I just decided, because I'm so offended that you didn't come to me first, I'm going to talk shit about your son or your daughter or about your wife, your girlfriend. Wouldn't you take offense to have someone you love with all your heart? Especially how real you claim to be?
I don't recall talking shit about your kid specifically. I talked about the situation, but I never talked about your kid. So let's get that clear.
So you didn't question anything about me being father.
He was implying.
I did do that, but I never insulted your child. I never said.
He never insulted your child
or anything.
He didn't insult your child. He just implied that you're an incompetent person that can't support his own family, and you're a piece of shit dad.
Okay. So let's go by that analogy. Okay. Well. What if I said that to you, saying that you're a piece of shit dad, knowing that I don't know you?
I'm so glad that you came back. I really am.
Oh, I actually have a question for you, but I was letting him talk. But I guess I'll say it right now.
Let me say this, Tom, because this is a point I want to make across. Okay. All that. All right. But the fact is that let's go back. You question the fact that I question saying you're a competent person, you're a piece of shit dad. You're this, your dad's a father, and you can't take care of kids. What would you do? Someone questioning somebody's manhood. If you're such a real as you are.
I would tell you to go fuck yourself, and then that would be it.
Would that be in a comment, a chat, or a message? Oh wait, but then again, if I'm being you, I blocked you, so I can't even reply to you in a message or anything.
So then you admitted that he just ended.
Typically when somebody insults me to that level, I usually go to them personally rather than to the internet first. And that was the issue, the original issue I had with you. Okay? Because in all honesty, I had no idea that you even had an issue.
But like I said, and I've said this, and you said you did because you wanted to. Okay, I've said this many times. I said what I did, whether it was right, wrong, or indifferent, does not justify what you did. And like I said, and that's a fact. Now Tom asked his question because I'm about done because I've said what I need to say.
All right, I never said I was looking for justification. Let's be clear.
But I am. Let's just because if you came after me if I talk shit about your kid, family, sister, brother, whatever the fuck you have that you love with all your heart, then I'd be like, touche. Okay, I talk shit. You're coming right back with it. Okay, touche.
All right, so you think that I don't understand that the reason for you being upset? I understand why you're upset.
No, you don't, because you've never been a fucking father. Let's just be honest here. You don't know that feeling until you do. Let me just point that out.
I raised 4 kids from the time I was 13 up until
raising 4 kids. Were they your siblings?
They're not my kids. They're my nephews and my nieces.
It still doesn't matter. It's not something of your own flesh and blood.
When you're changing diapers and feeding babies, it's the same fucking thing. Don't tell me.
Oh, I babysitted kids when I was fucking 13 too. So does that say?
I'm not talking about just babysitting them one day a week because your auntie wants to go somewhere. I'm talking about every day because your auntie has to go to work because there's no man in the fucking house. That's what I'm fucking talking about. So yes, I do understand what it's like. But anyways.
So if Charlie turned around and said that you raised those kids horribly and you were a terrible person to them and they're going to grow up and be pieces of shit because of you, because you were incompetent. You were too young. You shouldn't have done that. You really had no right raising those kids. You should have left it to somebody else. How would you feel if he said those things?
No, of course. I just said I understand why he's upset. I just don't care.
So
I would be upset too, for sure. I get it.
And Charlie, you're never going to get justification for everything. That's life. You're going to have to learn to accept that and not take everything so serious, because the older you get, the shittier the generations are getting, and the less likely you are to ever get full justification. Just saying that. But let me just sidestep that conversation. And you said earlier, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you said earlier, Will, that you don't want to associate with people that associate with the enemy. But then you also said about 10 minutes ago that you may come on Paige's stream and have a conversation. I'm a little confused by that, because he talks to us all the time privately on the streams. We do behind the scenes stuff. He's one of my moderators on my Twitch stream. I'm a little confused by that statement.
Right. No, I understand that. I should have clarified more. To my knowledge, you've never harassed me on the internet, have you?
No, I
maybe
don't even define who
maybe I should define who the enemy is, right? Maybe that would have been better.
Mm-hmm.
If you associate with people that have harassed me on the internet or did wrong to me in any way, shape, or form, like real bad shit, whether, as far as doxing and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like the situation that you brought up, somebody tried to call fucking Child Protective Services or something. Yeah.
That was just a stupid
shit
troll.
To that nature. Right, exactly. But still, that's a really fucked up thing to do to somebody, wouldn't you say?
And I said my piece on one stream, and that was the end of it, because I didn't take it serious. It is what it is. It comes with the territory. When you're online and you put yourself out there.
Well, that is what I define. Right. Well, that is what I define as the enemy. So maybe I should have clarified myself on that. Is that kind of
okay, so Charlie is not the enemy.
Charlie is the enemy right now. Yes. This is all brand new. This is just happening right now.
Okay.
I mean, I know what you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. He's on Paige's stream regularly.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, regularly. Right. So with that being the case, what I would probably do, okay, if you're asking me, so you basically call me a hypocrite.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if you're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Right. So what I would probably do is wait for Charlie to leave, or if I saw Charlie in there, I wouldn't come on at all. Okay.
I would be able to hear you if Charlie wasn't throwing dishes around.
Yeah. So if the situation arose where Charlie was in the show, I'm talking from this point forward, because I'm just in here addressing everybody's questions. Right. So I wouldn't join.
Okay. All right.
Answer?
That answers.
Yeah.
Yes, that answers my question.
Is that good enough? I mean, yeah. So.
I'm just curious because you're coming out. You
and I
came
might
off
not,
like a
you know, and
hypocrite.
again, I'm not going to make. I mean, am I on pages so often? I'm not.
No.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
the record, I'm not calling you a hypocrite. You were coming off. I felt like
Right.
you were coming off as a hypocrite, and I was giving you a chance to clarify.
Okay. Well, I'm just explaining myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go.
I do, and don't get. I enjoy talking to you. Like I said, you got a good head on your shoulders. You're a smart guy, and
I am a troll too.
I don't consider you the enemy. You
No,
know what
I'm a
saying?
troll, and I admit it. But I'm not like a.
Well, all right, fair enough. That's great that you would admit something like that. It sucks to know that you're a troll, but
No, I am, and I don't fucking care. It doesn't suck. I think it's fun, but I don't go after
right.
people personally. And people have opinions, and they can fucking take their opinions, and you fucking, I don't fucking care what they do with them. But I enjoy it, and everyone here knows that I can be a troll.
Appreciate that.
Everybody here knows it, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's different types of trolls. There's 3 types of trolls actually, and just know that I'm not the type of troll that's gonna go after your family, and that's all you need to know.
Good. All right. Fair enough.
But
I'm
gonna go. So later.
All right. Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
Man, I'm good. I don't know about anyone else.
Nothing.
All I can say is, thank you for coming on here. This was your chance.
You're very
to,
welcome.
I've said what I need to say. So
I don't know what people were expecting to get out of me. Hopefully, if anything else, it provided your audience with some great content. So, I mean, it's a win-win, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we broke our record for highest live chat at once.
Well, there you go.
You're welcome, Paige.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah. And I hope that you enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm willing. And Charlie, I mean, you're not gonna get an apology out of me, but what I will say is, man, I'll go my way, you go yours, man, and we're cool. Unless, something else pops off, man.
I'll say this. Just don't bring my name up again or anything regarding it, and I won't bring yours up. Sound fair?
Fair enough. Fair enough. We can agree on that. Yes.
All right.
Absolutely. All right, gentlemen. With that, I bid you adieu.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right.
I got everything I wanted, so there's no reason to continue it anyways.
That was pointless. I'm sorry. That was pointless.
Let's let that situation be.
Can I say something for the final record?
Look, G-Man, can I say something? I stay quiet the whole time. I just stay quiet.
Well,
go ahead.
Jonathan, I'm in the same boat with you here, but I want to get this out of the way, and then after I do it,
Go ahead.
you guys can do whatever the hell you want, okay? And then, okay, that is driving me crazy.
My apologies. I'll mute my mic. I forgot my mic was there.
Okay. Point is, this whole stream was not about having to confront one another or anything like that, unless, of course, it was some certain individual who wanted to come here that the topic was all already about. Thing is, I will agree to the fact that you didn't need to make a video, Charlie. And I will agree to the fact that, that Will didn't need to make a video either. So, if in my view, just by processing all this and this whole stupid argument between you two, this is retarded. Okay? And I'm saying it to you. I'm saying it to Will. I'm saying it to anybody who has this kind of problem. Because the thing is, this whole thing wasn't supposed to be about Will and Charlie or Charlie and Will and Charlie, Will, Charlie. Ah! No, this is supposed to be about, how Deku keeps bringing up Paige's name and Jonathan's name or anybody else bringing up whose name. But at the end of the day, we still can't, have a little bit of professionalism or composure. And yet all of a sudden we have a lot of back and forth, conflicts. But you know what? Here's the deal. If anything, you guys need to chill. at this point. You guys need to freaking chill, because
Jordan, this shit's already over with. Jordan, this shit's already over with.
I know it's over. I know it's over. And quit interrupting me. Hot dang it!
But the problem is,
The thing is, I'm done with this kind. I'm done with this
what you're saying, and I'm going to cut you off because this is my show and I can do what I want. But the problem what you're saying is beating it more into the bush. And I hate to say it, but it's beating into the bush. The fact that we're still talking about it even after the fact that Will has left, the fact that Dan has left, the fact that Charlie has muted his mic, So the fact that we're still bringing this situation onwards, and we're getting up for the points, like we've already explained how the fact that Charlie made the video about him, we've explained it like a good 3 times in that whole confrontation about how that was stupid. Like so far, you've said nothing that hasn't already been said.
Yeah, well, I can't get my own thoughts out there too. So if I can't get my own thoughts out there, then what's the point of me being here?
Can we just get on topic, please? That's all I'm asking for. Let's get back on topic.
Yeah, let's
just get back on topic. This is a waste of time. Let's just move on. Get back on this current cocksucker, and we can just talk about him. His fanboy. Let's get back on the Fire Santos. Get back on that clown.
Oh yes. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out. Jordan, I'll say this before I leave. I don't mean to come off as a dick to you. I apologize for that, but I just needed to state that because what Paige said is absolutely 100% right. Oh,
so
he left.
Hey, I got a second.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up.
I'm my bad, Charlie.
No, not you. I was talking about Jordan because I was actually apologizing to Jordan for
I'm not gonna
anything.
apologize to Jordan. I'm gonna say this straight out. It had nothing to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with anybody but me, Will, Charlie,
and
Will.
Dan. That's why I stayed that.
It's done.
That's why I ain't say nothing.
And it's done.
Mm-hmm.
He has agreed not to say anything about it. So and so and so and so, and we've agreed to do the same. So it's done. So everybody needs to chill with this whole trying to fucking reignite a war. Because sorry, maybe you don't like the way we handled it. Maybe there's not going to be a 6-year feud, but it's over. It's done.
That's
Thank
why I
you,
ain't say
Phenomenal,
nothing.
for giving me the damn opportunity and the platform. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it's done.
Like what I just said. Like that's why I was trying to say, like, there's no need to keep talking about it.
And I'm going to say this again. Say he does make a video. Don't send me messages. And I'm not saying who sent them. Phenomenal, you already know.
Yeah.
I don't care. All right? I wanted to get a question answered. It didn't get answered. It is what it is. I don't care. It's over. So I'm not going to make 50 fucking videos on the guy. I don't care. Charlie, I hope, takes the same advice. But for everybody who's hoping that this is going to be a battle royale, you know what I love to say, Phenomenal? Eat a dick. So,
Jonathan, can I say something, Dan?
Go ahead, man.
Like, I ain't say nothing in this whole thing. I ain't care about the whole situation. I just stayed quiet. I just want to get back on topic. I just want to stay on topic because we talk about the Fire Santos. I ain't want to say nothing. I know what J-Man's saying, but he ain't got to bring up the topic. I just want to get back on topic, talk about this clown. Because that's what the stream about, the Fire Santos, not about.
Yeah, it was. And I'm sorry that, from my end, on my end, I can't apologize for everybody, but I'm sorry on my end for getting derailed. So it was the only chance I figured out I was going to get to fucking have this conversation, but whatever. And I apologize for that. I will apologize for that shit.
I think this was a conversation in a way that needed to happen because I know that Dan, I know that you've been talking about how you didn't have contact with him, and I'm not trying to continue this going, but that's just how it was.
And it's cool. It's good.
Yeah.
Like my thing is, y'all still my people, man. I ain't fucking like this. Just because this happened don't mean I look at y'all any different. Y'all are my people. It's all good. But what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can because it's been getting on my nerves, and this is one of those things I gotta fucking just say it. Jordan, quit fucking trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Quit fucking thinking that you have to have an opinion on everything because you don't. This had nothing to do with you. And I understand you wanted to get involved. Enough's enough. Because at this point, I'm livid. I'm over the shit. Y'all want to see me get mad? If that's what y'all want as entertainment, you're about to get it. And I'm done. I'm done being nice about it. I really am, because I'm really over this bullshit. So I appreciate again the time. Do what I really do. Jonathan, thank you so much for not because you could have at any point and you didn't. So y'all do y'all's thing. And Charlie, we'll talk about this shit. I got just, look, to just lighten the mood. Charlie, I'm gonna bring you a SNES Mini when I come down to see you. I'm bringing you a gift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a SNES
Oh,
Mini.
really? Just for me? You shouldn't have.
You piece of shit.
Dickhead.
All right, I'll fuck with you later, man. Thanks, Paige.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan, and like I'm gonna head out because one of my phone's about to die, and plus I'm finishing up closing. Thank you, Paige, for letting me on. And if I came off it any way as a dick to you towards anything during this, I'm man enough to admit it. I apologize. I don't. I got a little out of line, and I will admit that. I said it's just been stuff that's been riling up with me, and I just couldn't take anymore, and no excuses. But you keep doing your thing, Paige. I'm and all that good stuff. And Jonathan, my boy, I'm gonna talk to Tom. Episode 39. We're gonna talk about Dragon Ball, so you better be on there. We're gonna talk about an hour 2. All right, guys. But I'll talk to y'all later. Yeah. Have a good night. Peace.
All right. Yeah. All right. But yeah, we were talking about Fire of Xantos, and honestly, there isn't really much that needs, and I was gonna bring him into it, but like there isn't a whole lot, and I think Tom was trying to come back in here, but he disconnected himself. But the thing with the Fire of Xantos is, like, Xantos, you were nothing but a ghost in my Discord server for the better part of a year, for almost a year, ever since I started taking Discord seriously. Like, you were a ghost in my server, and I have 2 people right here, Jonathan and Mason, who can attest to that. You were a ghost in my server.
Yeah, I've never seen him post.
Yeah, you never posted, you never said anything, but then all of a sudden you just decide to turn around and you decide to say that apparently that I switched on Deku. First of all, you've not been keeping up with the story. First of all, for you to say that, and then second of all, you're barely active in my server, but yet you're over here trying to play detective to something that's none of your business.
Paige, I'm sorry to interrupt, but so there was somebody, just so I can get the story straight, because so much stuff has happened in the last half an hour that I've totally lost track.
So Tom, if you want to know, you gotta check the file with Discord server.
Just look at my Discord. There's a screenshot of it. I'm not looking for
a 50 message reading thing. I just want to know who's the guy who was the undercover or fucking idiot that was in the server.
Guy, his name is the Fire of Xantos. That's all you need to know. The Fire of Xantos.
Just scroll up at his Discord server. You see a screenshot of Total Instinct showing up the Fire of Xantos saying the number 1 and blah blah. You should see it.
All right. I'll do that. I want to say one thing real quick to Dan, just because he made a message. He didn't just attack Charlie and you. That's a misconception. He attacked the entire community in that video. But I'm just going to leave it at that. I do know the personal stuff, but your anger is you're forgetting the fact that he attacked the entire community, and I stick by everything I said, and I did get in the middle of it because y'all were being stupid, and I would do it again. But anyway, let me find out about this other guy.
Yeah, just pay attention to the pay attention to the main chat, because it's not that far away, and I think. Okay, Mason. For a second, I thought Mason had a tip, but yeah, we were going into Fire of Santos, but yeah, dude, you weren't saying anything in my Discord server. You barely pay attention to most things at all. I've never seen you in any of our group calls. I never seen you in anywhere for the most part on our Discord server. But now, all of a sudden, when we definitely weren't talking about Deku or anything to that regard, you want to say that I switched on him.
And Q, like I said, Q, if you're watching this, Q, I don't know what's your issue with me, because I never say anything bad about you in my life. I actually subscribe to your channel, but all you want to do is switch up on me. Yeah, I never say anything negative about you. So Q, if you're watching, or you gotta address your statement towards me, because I never say anything negative about you, Q. So you better come in here and defend yourself at least. If you're watching that at least, but I'm pretty sure you're not watching, because I don't care. I'm gonna address this. River, I'm gonna say River said. Your mind phenomenal, because I'm gonna just
go ahead.
The private stuff that River said. So basically, me phenomenal and River was in the private Discord, and River basically said they still talk about us to this day. They always impersonate phenomenal's voice, and they still talk about me and day into this day. So they prove our point. They talk behind our backs, but Deku gets so upset when we do it when someone does about him. Hypocrite. Just saying. But I still talk about us on PS4 chats. If you're in the PS4 chat, you should be talking about games and other stuff. Don't be talking about other men. And yet you say the same thing. And yet you say the same thing all the time. You don't talk about me too much. Just talk about something else. But you talk about us all the time. Just saying. Like I would have been screaming and yelling like yesterday. Like yesterday I was pissed because I don't think Tom was there. Yeah, Tom was there. Robert yesterday.
No, probably not.
Yeah, Hangman Charlie stream. Yeah, yesterday. I was all mad.
I was there brief.
Yeah.
I was there, but we talked about those streams are like marathons. We go through.
There was a lot of stuff that was talked about yesterday.
That's a typical outcome.
Yeah, I was calm. I'm calm now. Like yesterday, I was pissed, but I'm calm now. But yeah, Deku, you're a hypocrite at times, dog. You say we always talk about other men. We always talk about you, but you talk about us behind our back. You and Q and Z-Walk. I heard Z-Walk do the same thing, but we never had problems with y'all guys. So I talk about us. If we don't say anything negative about y'all, we my own business.
Yeah, like we really do. Like until Xantos started talking about the fact that I switched on Deku, we weren't talking about him in the server for the most part. And there are people right here that were in my server that can attest to that.
Yeah. Your server's not that bad too. I don't want this to sound like your server's bad. We don't sit there and just if he's listening, we don't sit here and talk about Deku. Talk about a million things. This isn't what the server is.
Yeah. Like the other day we were over here talking about languages out of all things.
Yeah. So like that's so weird. Like I'm sure he's probably thinking right now that all they talk about is me and their private Discord. This is why I don't like Discord. Like, I'm sure he's thinking all that stuff because he said that stuff on the one stream I listened to. Which is probably,
Hey, at the end of the day, if he wants to think that at this rate, it honestly, I don't really care what he thinks. I honestly don't really care because,
before River, I ain't know what River's gonna do because if I want to copy on Discord about River, cause I ain't know he's gonna send me a private chat. I was just chilling and doing my own thing too. But
I talked to River. Like me and River, we talk about a lot of stuff. Like we don't talk about you all the time. We talk about you when you do something fucking crazy, but. But other than that, like we mind our own business. Like we do what we want, and for some reason, because I'm just doing my thing, and you're listening to people who weren't there for you back when I was there for you. So the fact is, you're crazy, bro. You're a crazy piece of shit. It's simple as that.
You're crazy, and you think you're honest. You think you're honest. I said you're honest. I'm no more honest than me. We get it. We get it, Deku. You're honest. So with me and Phenomenal, we're honest too. We want to play the honest game. We can play the honest game. We be honest about you. You're not always right, Deku. This facts. You're not always right about things, dog. Just admit your mistakes and move on with your life.
Yeah, but Jonathan and Paige are some of the realest people. Like the fact that you put them against you, they didn't go against you. I've listened to this for months now. You put them against you. You didn't even go against them. You made them the enemy. For no reason other than your imaginary, you reasoned it in your head that they're the enemy. It's almost like smoking mirrors or whatever. Smoke. It's like you've created this enemy that doesn't exist, and you let it become between you guys. They're not bad, and you need to check yourself in the mirror because that's some weird insecurity that you need to figure out. What Twitch streamer bans all of his moderators? That's some insecure stuff, and that's something you need to figure out.
But here's the thing: at this rate, I don't mind being the enemy. I honestly don't mind because I've been thriving more as the enemy than I would as one of the heroes, and that is the craziest thing, but it's just the truth. I've been thriving more as an enemy than I have as a hero.
You're an enemy to him, though. You're not like a real enemy.
Yeah.
You're like
I'm an enemy to him, and I'm an enemy to all the people who believe his stuff. So at the end of the day,
but you're Iron Man. He's Thanos. Yes, Iron Man's Thanos' enemy, but we all know who the hero really is.
Mm-hmm.
So don't let people listening get confused here. Like he's still a money hungry person.
Yeah. So like I said, if you don't, it just goes back to this. If you don't want to like me, hey. Cool. It's all good. I don't need your affirmation to be successful. I don't need it.
Look at this.
It's all
Me and
good.
Phenomenal, we've been growing ever since 2020. Ever since that Decker situation happened, we both been growing a lot of subs. We don't need him to gain subs. We've been growing a lot
No,
of
you
subs. I
don't.
reached 400, and Phenomenal been reaching a lot of subs lately. So
His
we
views,
both been
phenomenal
growing.
streams have been good too. But look at Deku's Twitch count. He stopped streaming on Twitch because he couldn't pull any views. That's real. I'm sorry if he's listening and he takes offense to it. It's just reality.
Hold on. Quick question. Hold on. Arctic Wolf. You need to be one of Deku's supporters. I have a problem with Deku because Arctic Wolf, he used to be one in Deku's comments. I wonder what Deku did to Arctic Wolf. Some guy in the chat, Because I think he has problems with Deku. He used to be a Deku supporter back in the day. I think Deku probably blocked him or something.
He probably got blocked, and then he didn't want to pay the $50 to unblock him, which is understandable. But
that's his YouTube. That's a YouTube rule. Like he wasn't even joking.
Guys, if you unblock, like even if this is the first time you watch the stream, you got to pay $50 to comment in my live chat, guys.
And then you ask him where the money goes, and he's like, "Oh, I give them to sick children at the hospital."
Hey, you remember? Oh, you're going ahead, Tom. My bad.
No, I'm saying. And then you ask him, "Where's the proof?" And he goes, only people that I don't show everybody my proof." Like, what did he say? He used the term like he doesn't want to boast about it, but no, you have to kind of let people know what you're doing with their money. It's not boasting. It's called being honest with your viewers. If you are giving their money to sick children, don't you think that the people giving their money would appreciate that sick child actually seeing them get it, or actually not really showing their face? You don't have to show their face, but don't you think that if somebody's giving the money with the intention of it going to a sick child, to actually see some kind of satisfaction that the sick child obtained it? It's not boasting. It's just, that's like a warm thing that would actually help you get more money to send to more sick children, because that's how those commercials used to get people to donate money to poor and misplaced children. That's how it works. This is why I question if you're really doing it, because if you were really doing it, you would show it, because that is what people do to help continue to do that service. That's all.
And then Arctic just said he blocked me for siding with you, and he told me if you want to get unbanned, give me $50. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. That actually sounds pretty accurate, because that sounds like something he would do. He blocked most of these people because they believe in what I've been saying them. But what I've been saying them, I have no reason to not tell them the truth about things. I have no reason not to tell them the truth. You know?
But yeah, let me say something. You remember Deku always said, "I'm not young defiant." He always say, "I'm not young defiant, never do anything young defiant." Well, you kind of are similar to him now, because you always begging people to block. If you block someone, you gotta pay $50. Young defiant will do something similar. So you and young defiant, y'all are kind of similar now. The more I think about it.
And in the Arctic, here's the thing: I never really considered you siding with me. Because the only comment I ever saw you say was just telling me to stay strong. So apparently, I guess if that's taking sides, then hey, you know what? Then hey, welcome aboard. Nice to have you around. Hope you enjoy yourself. But hope you enjoy yourself here, because I will gladly pick you up.
Paige, don't do that, Paige. Because if you start making this like a war thing, you're gonna take all of his friends, because you're way more likable. Like if you make it a war thing, he's gonna lose everybody.
But the thing is, there's not going to be a war.
No, I know that's not what I mean. But like what you're saying right now,
like, hey, if he wants to get the impression there's a war, hey, let him continue to wreck himself. Like he'll shoot the bullets that will end up going nowhere. So. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Like,
no, yeah, you're right.
Oh, good question.
Didn't
Cable turn on you too? Cable Flame? Oh,
he probably did. Hey, if he wants to be with him, if Cody wants to be with him, Cody can be with him. Like I don't care.
Is Cable on your? I thought Cable was on your Discord.
He was, but then he left. He was,
but still on my Discord?
Like I said, if Cable wants to be with Deku, Cable can be with Deku. It's all good. I'm not gonna. If you want to be over there, I'm not gonna unless you do some shit like Xantos did. I'm not gonna sit here and chew you out about it.
Paige, I'll be right back. I gotta check my Discord, because he was in my Discord and I can't check it without leaving.
All right.
No. Speaking of Santos, I got the guy's Twitter. I can easily contact this guy and say, you want to talk on you? We'll be calling you out. So you want to be in on his stream yard? You can to address your statements. Because I got this guy Twitter. He follows me on Twitter for some odd reason. So you want me to contact him and say, hey, you want to go on StreamYard so you can address your statements?
Hey, if that's what you want to do.
But nah, he ain't worth. He ain't gonna join anyway. He's doing.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think he's gonna show up. But hey, like I said, I don't care if he shows up or not. I don't care. He did what he did. Simple as that.
They just some of Deku fans just. I ain't gonna say they're not smart because I'm not gonna try to diss them, but they just don't understand the other side of the story. I'm not gonna diss his fans because then he gonna say, Johnny talk bad about my fan base. They talk bad. Nah, I'm not saying they're dumb, but y'all gotta stop believing everything he said. Y'all know the full story.
Hey, but the point is simple as this. He's gonna react to this video. I hope that he does. Because if he does, it's just gonna prove that what we've been saying all along. The fact that he always has to pay attention to what other people say about him, whether it's good or bad. He needs to have some kind of conflict to where he can portray himself as the hero and that there needs to be a villain. It's that simple. He needs someone to play duel with. But the thing is, there's not going to be another duel. In fact, there never really was a duel in the beginning. There's not going to be another duel.
Basically, and you know he's gonna say, "I don't care, bro. Don't care, bro."
Yeah, and like you're gonna say you don't care. You're done with all this stuff. You're gonna talk about how people won't leave you alone. But here's the thing: I'm gonna leave you alone.
I'm gonna leave you alone.
We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. We're almost done with this season anyway. We're gonna keep doing what we do. We've been minding our own business for the majority of most of this stuff.
Like I said,
I can't even think about the last time I ever watched a video you did. Like.
Same.
Because, like, I just don't care. Your content, I don't care for anymore. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I have other things to do with my time. And you know that's true because I never tried to comment in your live chat. I've never tried to make some form of contact with you ever since our one PlayStation 4 chat. I've not tried to make some real form of contact with you because I don't care. I don't care what you do. All right? You've made your motives perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. So at the end of the day, bro, it's all good. At the end of the day, bro, it's all good. Live your life. Do whatever you want. I heard that you got engaged to your girlfriend. I heard that you got engaged, bro. Then hey, good for you, bro. Get married. Fucking dive in the cake for all I care. Like, do whatever. Do whatever you want.
But yeah. What I'm about to say was, I wouldn't even talk about Deku if he never say anything behind my back. I wouldn't even make a rant video about him. I was doing my own thing until he told me he'd stop behind my back. And I wouldn't make a rant video about him. I don't talk about the guy. And it's facts. I ain't watched that guy content in a month, like 2 whole months. Until he addressed my statement, say I'm a fake drama fan, talk behind my back. And I wouldn't care about Deku. I wouldn't. I really won't.
Yeah, in fact, this is the first time I've ever talked about Deku as a topic since Impromptu Live Uncut episode 7. So that is a long time of not speaking about him. That is a good amount of time to not speak about him.
And Deku, we already know you're gonna probably react to this. Probably
he is gonna react to this. So to all the fans, so all the people that are watching, so that all the people are listening to this in the future, because this probably will be replayed. Hi guys, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you enjoy this bit of entertainment that you've been provided. That has been backed up by many sources and is pretty much very much and definitely can be confirmed to true if you ask more than just Deku. So yeah, guys. You guys are very much welcome. And with that said, I think we're done
enjoy
for
this logo that Dan made.
guys. I hope y'all guys like the honest truth about things at times, because Deku's not the only honest guy around here on YouTube, guys. So hey, if you're Deku fans, I hope you're watching, because I hope you like truth that me and Phenomenal said. Just saying. And Cube won't give him an offer and talk to me either on PS4 if I have one. If I had a PS4, I'll talk to you on there, or we can talk anywhere else. Then come on, we can talk. What's the issue with me?
Yeah, but Deku, this is the thing. But like this is the thing, we ain't speaking again. Simple as that. Like we ain't speaking again because like you wanted to talk shit about me. I've been minding my own business about you, and I'm just doing my thing. Like so like you made it clear because there's many times if you wanted to speak to me, you could have easily pulled up, but you didn't. You didn't pull up, did you? You didn't try to find me. You didn't try to confront me. You didn't try to do anything. You just sat back and reacted like you normally do. You could have pulled up. We could have talked about it. But no, you didn't do that at all. You wanted to just make a video. And you're like, you want to make a video in your little PS4, in your little Tokyo game. You wanted to make a video reacting like you usually do. Because you do the same stuff over and over again. That's simple. You didn't confront me. You didn't try. You didn't confront me the last time you said some stuff about me. You didn't try. And you're probably watching this video right now. Hey, if you are, cool. Oh, if you are, hey, cool. Hope you're doing well. But hey, at the end of the day, it's done, bro. It's all good. It's all good. You say I destroyed the friendship, but in reality, and this is all that needs to be said, if you didn't say that I chose Dan, and if you didn't start going after the Dan XP campaign, you didn't start calling him Fraud XP, you didn't start talking all that shit about him, he showed up in your live chat once and you didn't give him a chance to defend himself. So, hey, do you, bro? Do you? With that said, guys, I think we are done. I think we are done here for the day. Be sure to check out Jonathan, Tom Willis Show, and Mr. Dirt Mason, wherever they are, on YouTube, Twitch, and any social media that they have to offer. And guys, thank you for watching, and we'll be live here next week for episode 9 as we're very close to finishing up our season. Bye-bye.